15 seconds. Make that 15 seconds from now. Should have today's date and trivia on it. Of course, I decided to do a sound round as well, which is 18 extra steps. Man, never worth it. But here we are.
Well, it's worth it for us.
This one's really just, I don't even know. I have to do the sound. Bluetooth pairing, Vari, 412.
Four rounds?
4 rounds, you got it. There's some pens right there for you. Lost.
Sorry, how many of these do we need, Nate?
You are going to have 4 of those for
4 of
tonight. We're
them.
going to have 4 rounds.
Perfect.
And we'll talk about all the details before we get going in case you have any other
Great.
questions.
Sorry,
Okay?
yeah.
Oh, no, you're
Awesome.
okay. Yeah, everybody does a little bit different.
Perfect. And then I can grab a pen. And I don't need to give you anything now. No, you're going to talk about it. Sorry.
I mean, I'm just kidding.
What are you getting on my net?
You have pockets. There you go.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome down to Cranky Sam. We're going to get started with trivia here in just a couple of minutes. If you'd like to play along with us, come on up and grab 4 slips and a pen. Again, we'll get started in just a couple minutes.
Four of those. Don't you dare take 5. I swear, if you take 5,
They feel really thin.
I know. I think they used the wrong paper.
It's like
It's for the fancy menus next door, and we get to live it.
So remind me of the rule. Can we write out and cross out, or it has to be right for the answer?
Just need the right answer on there eventually. I'll do my best to give you the best chance. How's that sound? That's an odd question, right?
yeah.
Do the answers have to be right? Well, yeah. I mean, that is the entire point, but. Have I asked stupider questions? Of course. Hey, Janelle.
The bar's pretty high.
Hey, Janelle. Do you want to turn up the music? Thank you.
It's 4 rounds, right?
Go around, Janelle. Hi, Bubba. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I had a dream about you the other night. There was like, I don't even know what happened, but some kind of emergency thing, and you were like, I don't know, have you seen Drop Dead Gorgeous, the movie?
No.
At the end, it's not a spoiler. This correspondent gets shot, and like the dumb girl that we've been following the whole time picks it up, and she like explains the situation, and then she becomes like national big deal news. She always wanted to be like Diane Sawyer. And that was
That's
something
your
happened.
dinosaur moment.
Some national person got like knocked out and like nobody knew what to do. And you just grabbed the mic and you were like, "Coming to you live from Missoula, Montana." And I didn't even care what you were saying. I was like, "Good job." Because I don't know what the emergency was.
Well, I'm pleased to hear that I accepted you.
And also, you fuck naked. Right.
Last call to come grab 4 slips and a pen. Trivia is going to start here in 1 minute.
These glasses.
Okay, so we didn't have any time to tell you first.
Yeah, I get done hanging out with Ryan and Billy. They talked to you about it. Yeah, we ran into each other.
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah. Good stuff. Let's start. They got a fun one. Just another issue. What do I need to do? Just
4 of those and a pen. There you go.
Would you like a beer yet?
Bluebird, please.
Thank you.
You betcha.
Wait, are these free?
Yeah.
Okay, I picked it by the way too.
Oh, thank you. They're not even mine.
Does it all go to charity?
No, that goes to me. These guys are just here. We're just hosting them tonight. You can take your buck back if you want. I don't mind.
No, you.
I promise I'll earn it. How's that sound?
I've never played trivia here. We always play Western Cider. I'm celebrating the night, so
I used to do Western Cider actually, but they thought my jokes were a little off color.
the new guy's jokes are worse, bro.
He won't last long then, probably.
He's been going since October.
Oh, there you go. This was years ago.
Alrighty, crew. If it's your first time down or it's been a while, go ahead and check out those screens for the basics tonight. Tonight we're going to do 4 rounds of 10 questions each. Each question is worth 1 point. But if you look in the top right corner of your answer sheet, there's a star. You guys can look that way, you know, right? There you go. Good. Save your necks. There you go. If you circle that star, that will give you double points for that round. And you can only use it once in our 4 rounds. We don't do any repeats down here, so take notes, please. And prizes tonight, $30 drink card for first place. Second place, a $20 drink card. Third place, y'all, I'm very excited to announce. It's a bit on the nose for me, but now you can feel the excitement and tension of trying to become a millionaire the way it's done on TV's hottest game show. This is a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire game from the year 2000. So I hope your 1990s information is up and going. That's going to go to third place. We also have the best team name prize, and that's even stupider than a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, 26-year-old Who Wants to Be a Millionaire game. Here's the rules. Just listen up. We only have 4 of them, so please follow them. First of all, no cell phones out during rounds at all, please. Secondly, we have a 6-person team limit. If you have more than 6, you can still play, but you can't win prizes. So I need you to please clearly mark that at the top of the sheet if you have more than 6 people. Please keep your answers quiet. Don't shout anything out. And remember, rule number 4, the most important rule, this is just trivia. By definition, it does not matter at all. I'm excited to announce we have a special night down here tonight for the Jeanette Rankin Peace Center. They're throwing a big Peace Party 2026 on May 15th. Lots of information up here as well. They're also kind enough to bring a whole batch of possible free bumper stickers. So when you're checking out your, turning in your slips, check that out. And we'll have a round in honor of, but maybe not specifically about, the badass that is this Jeanette Rankin. They're also working on a new Peace Park paper project, which is so many P's, But it should be a really great idea. If you want to know any more information, we have some great folks here from Jeanette Rankin here tonight. And you can find out how you can support this awesome organization. We'll talk about them more as we get through the night, but let's dive right into trivia with round number one, a random round. 10 random questions that you need to give me specific answers for. And without any further ado, let's dive right into round number one. Question number one. What is the third month in the Gregorian calendar? Yeah, that just happened. The roundabout is sometimes the hardest. Not intentionally. All right, folks, I'm going to give you 10 more seconds of this session before we move on, but we're going to have 2 minutes at the end of the round, so you can take some notes now and rethink about it at the end with your 2 minutes, but we're moving on in 10 seconds. Number 3 in the random round. What country was the movie The Sound of Music set in? Seconds. Take some notes if you need to. Question number 3 in random. What Hindu festival sees participants throw colored powder and water? I want to spell that British. That was external. Colored powder and water at each other to celebrate spring, amongst other things. In that festival. In random, who painted skull with its lyric appendage leaning on a night table which should have the temperature of a cardinal's nest? Seconds. Question number 5 in random. What former White House press secretary for the Biden administration now has a show called The Briefing on MS Now? Do it right now. Spelling does not count down here, but it must be phonetically correct. seconds. Question number 6 in random, referencing British money. What is the common name for the quote old-timey bike with 2 different sized wheels? And seconds. Question number 7 in our random round, known in Arabic as Bar Lut. What body of water has been dubbed the Sea of Rot? Seconds. Here's one for the hints in the room, or the people that love them. Swiper, the sneaky main antagonist on Dora the Explorer, is what kind of animal? Ten seconds. Question number 9, the only sports ball question we have, so enjoy it while it lasts. Was the only city where all the major sports teams, that's MLB, NHL, and NFL, have the same colors, and they're black and gold. Name of that city. Seconds. And finally, question number 10 goes around to our guest here, the Jeanette Rankin East Center. Since the election of Jeanette Rankin in 1916, being the first female sent to federal Congress, how many women has Montana sent to federal Congress, both House and Senate? You can give me a total of both House and Senate.
Like, sir?
I try to be first, but I can't.
You came, you were slow, that guy got up real quick.
10 seconds. That's going to do it for round number 1. Your 2 minutes to check your answers for legibility and accuracy starting now. I need you to turn your slips in upside down in front of the computer. Again, 2 minutes starts now.
That was a hard round. Do you do stars round or
Yeah, there's 1 star per game.
yeah, like one round?
Yeah, so if there's a star in the top right corner,
Circle it.
you circle it, that'll double your points.
Just one round. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Sorry if I missed that. Just
No, that's okay.
Down, 1 minute to go, and your all those slips turned in upside down in front of the computer. Last call for slips. Get all those slips up here. I'll get you stored as quickly as possible. Well, it's going to take me a hot second here, so again, please feel free to come on up and check out some of the great things the Generic Ranking Center are doing. You can peruse through the free. You are so late. Late. Go get a slip from the office, okay? And again, you can check out those free bumper stickers. We also got some great glassware for sale. All that goes to support the Generic Ranking Center.
Yeah. What's I've seen it. It's one of the coolest things. Yeah. So is there? There's not a like a good one. Yes, sir.
I'm taking two answers.
He's taking two answers.
I didn't phrase it correctly.
Well, no, I think you did. If you
I didn't phrase it for the answer I was
if you
looking
put it
for.
one, you did. I was hoping it was.
In the third, or did see Fox get taken out. Saki. Good, how are you?
Let's see it.
See you too, ma'am. I'm okay. Just in the middle of it right now. Once I get all the names in, everything gets a lot easier, but...
I like your screen choice. It's pretty good up there.
Oh, yeah, I've been trying to come up with different ones.
I'm fucking.
I'm like, tip me, you bitches!
Alrighty, folks, thank you so much for your patience. I forgot to check how many teams we have. We have 27 teams tonight, so that's 270 answers for me to check. And only about half of you rate like serial killers, so that helps. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Let's go ahead and check those answers for round number one. One answer I did realize was written poorly, so there's a couple possibles on there. I'd say about a third of you folks were thrown by the first question. The Gregorian calendar, conveniently enough, is the calendar we use now. That is March, the third month. There's been a bunch of other ones where we've been doing the Gregorian for maybe 700 years-ish. Yeah. No, actually said Germany for this, which I thought was great. But we're looking for Austria. Austria. A few people said Diwali. That's a great light festival in India. This is just Holi. Holi. And I may or may not have done this intentionally. If you see something that was so clearly written on laudanum, you should know it's Salvador Dali. That's the painting there. Doesn't that look like a skull suspended from its own ass, or whatever he said? I like his work when he was up his own laudanum piper. Do you drink laudanum? I don't even know. This one was hard because a lot of you knew, maybe had seen it, but hadn't heard it. I don't know what was going on. But sake is how it's pronounced, so that's what I was looking for. A lot of people put like pink sock and gym sock and God knows what else. But so we had Holly, Dolly, sake. Did it keep going? No, it did not. Question number 6. You know, old-timey bike with the different size wheels. That's called a penny farthing. A penny being small and a farthing being large. If you know your Bible, it should be called the Sea of Lot's Wife, probably. Stupid woman turning around. That's the Dead Sea, because it's so damn salty. Second most popular answer in this pencil right now was raccoon, and his swiper is a fox. So is Janelle, our manager tonight, and a fox. She's also a swiper. Please watch your wallets. We've had trouble in the past. Number 9, in sports ball, they gotta have something good about this shithole town. It's Pittsburgh! Pittsburgh! I feel like I need that name, like, tell me I'm wrong, like, come talk to me and tell me I'm wrong. And last but not least, I realized I didn't phrase this particularly well. So, Lieutenant Lakeman voted in 1916. We voted in no other women since then. It's only 110 years. We're just warming up here. But we did vote Rankin back in the 40s. So I took 0 or 1 as the answer. But if you said 23, you don't know Redneck Eastern Montana, do you? Have you been to, like, Glasgow? And I say that with love. I lived there for a year, and it sucks. All right, let's check those scores after our first round. And we'll give out our best teammate prize here. Here we are at the top of the list. The Monarchs, only team to use their star, having getting 8 correct for 16 points. They just logged it up for 86-47, but I had to put Taylor or Woodard on the other side of the cell. You know spreadsheets. They got a perfect 10 in second place, and in third place, we have 5 teams that you can read on your own, but I can't remember if I've given this a prize to this team or not, but I just still know it. Where's the Berkeley Pit Swing Club? Come on up, come get your shitty prize, you guys. Much love to other ones, but you guys, you get a tailgate target that you put up in the tailgate when you can play. And just like all good times, it includes 1 target, 2 balls. Nice. Enjoy. With consent. All right, folks, as mentioned in that last question, Jenna Rankin was voted the first woman to National Congress before federal suffrage from the state of Montana. And that was all the way back in 1916. In honor of her, I'm going to ask you 10 other questions about things that were going on in 1916. Oh, what, too soon? It's 110 years. Simmer down. So again, 1916 round, let's hop right into round number one. Round number two, question number one. On January 23rd, 1916, a record for decades, the temperature dropped 100 degrees from 44 degrees Fahrenheit to 56 degrees negative overnight in what Montana town? Headquarters of the Blackfeet Reservation. About 10 seconds left. Take some notes if we need more time. You still have 2 minutes at the end. 10 seconds. Question number two, 1916, January 28th. Women in what Canadian province with its capital of Winnipeg, sorry I didn't get to say Regina, became the first in Canada to win the right to vote? What is that Canadian province where you find Winnipeg and women with some goddamn power in this world? Seconds. Question number three, in 1916, January 29th, specifically, Paris was bombed the first time by German Zeppelins, a rigid form of what D word, not that D word, for airship. Give me that D word. Seconds. Going back to May 20th, 1916, what artist was featured on the cover of the Saturday Evening Post for the first time? I was at the bar, you should ask your buddies. They know. These guys know. But don't worry, if you need to program their universal remote or something, they'll call you. It's this beautiful exchange, right? 10 seconds. Question number five, August 29th, 1916, Congress passed the Jones Act, promising what major Western Pacific island group would eventually get independence. Name that island group.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Ten seconds. Question number 6 out of 1916, around 100 years ago, Jeanette Reagan was elected from Montana. Considered the first true supermarket, Clarence Saunders opened what store with a rhyming name in Memphis, Tennessee? Seconds. Number 7, September 17th, 1916. What fictional Snoopy nemesis and real-life World War I flying ace won his first aerial combat near Cambrai, France? Just his best-known nickname is fine. I don't know if he was ever actually named by the Germans. Seconds. Question number 8 in our Eat the Rich round, 1916 round. On September 19th, once controlling roughly 90% of U.S. refineries and pipelines, what founder of the Standard Oil Company became the world's first billionaire? To be fair, he wasn't as shitty as most of them were, but still.
Table in the far corner can't see. They can kind of see this TV. Just want to. I think so. Yeah, I think that'd be good. Thank you.
10 seconds. Just 2 more in our 1916 round. And hey, folks over in the corner, we're trying to get this TV turned for you as well. Sorry. One of our TVs crapped the bed, and so, I don't know. We'll all make it work, but we can share. Question number 9. What founder of Planned Parenthood opened the first birth control clinic in the U.S., but was arrested for violating obscenity laws 10 days later? That was October 16th, 1916. 10 seconds. And finally, what else was going on in 1916 on November 5th? A shootout over workers' rights occurred between Everett, Washington police and members of the Industrial Workers of the World, the IWW, which is better known by what unsteady nickname? Seconds. Take some notes.
You're like, we don't even need notes.
I've heard Rocky's going on. Are you guys doing it Halloween weekend or the weekend before? Wonderful.
You know we got it finally. I finally got permission to like make those contracts, and I was like, cool, then I'm gonna do it instead of missing it.
Alrighty, folks, that is our 1916 round in honor of Missoula badass Jeanette Rankin. For 2 minutes to check your answers for, please show it to somebody else at the table and see if they can read your chicken scratch before you bring it up. That's part of this. So for legibility and accuracy, let's get those turned upside down in front of the computer. Down 1 minute to go.
It's supposed to be. You don't have to know them all. It's just trivia.
And last call for all slips. Don't be late, or I will show you even worse than your stepmom and your junior prom.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Hey folks, while I do these scores, I'm going to invite Nicole up here from the Jeanette Rankin Peace Center. Please be polite and give her your attention. Don't make me come over there. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's going on and some of the great work they got going on down there. Heads up, please.
Thanks, Reed. Yeah, hi everybody. Fun evening out tonight. I'm Nicole. I'm with the Jeanette Rankin Peace Center. And yeah, just a couple things that we have going on. We have the Peace Party coming up on Friday, May 15th in the Alley Auditorium at the University of Montana. It's our annual fundraiser. You can still get tickets. Should be a really fun event. If you know the band Blue Point's going to be playing, and they are a super fun bluegrass band. Tomorrow evening at the center, we are located at 519 South Higgins. We are having a film.
A wonderful film. You should check it out.
We're having the Water Keepers. We're having
Ladies,
the Water
ladies,
Keepers,
can we pay attention, please?
That will be really great to see, and we are having the producer of the film afterward. So coming in is free. A little bit about the organization. We have been around since the early 70s. And like I said, we're on the hip strip. We have a fair trade store as our front end. We have some really great gifts, so it's a really fun place to do some ethical shopping and supporting the global south. We also do a lot of community events and discussions, and we support Indigenous awareness and education. And we also have the Peace Park on Waterworks Hill. So this image that you see as part of the Peace Party is part, like Jeanette Rankin Peace Center owns part of this.
I skipped to your paver project.
Oh yeah, up on Waterworks Hill. So kind of one of our big projects that we're going to launch this summer and launch at the Peace Party is a paver project. So you can see on the screen, the Peace Park is really awesome. It has this big white peace sign currently, but then it has this underutilized kind of like flat amphitheater space. And we decided to install some pavers. So we're going to launch like a fundraiser at the Peace Party, and people in the community can buy pavers and we'll install those in the fall. A couple quick notes though about the Peace Park. So in 2027, it'll be the 20th anniversary of the Peace Park. And the community actually bought the Peace Park. So the community members went in, pitched in to buy this parcel of land on Waterworks. And then two, for the peace sign, it could be again a community-oriented event as well. So just trying to support our community and be a good resource, for everybody. So, yeah, let us know if you have any questions. I didn't realize it's over there too. So thanks so much for having us. Let us know if you have any questions.
So thank you for Nicole and all the folks who worked in the Jeanette Rankin Peace Center. Doing some really good work, and as she mentioned, instead of buying your mom some trashy flowers that are going to die in a week that were shipped up from Brazil and coated in pesticides, you can go to a fair trade store right here in Missoula on the hip strip and find something she can truly enjoy. Also, again, this Peace Party that's going on and this great project of putting in new pavers in the, I don't know if you missed it, the community-owned section of the North Hills. Be a part of that fun. Come hang out with them. If you have any questions, come on up. Otherwise, you can grab some great glassware from them. Please ask. It is for purchase. But there's some free bumper stickers as well. Get your buns up here. I'd still score this round, but we'll get you guys those scores and move on to round number 3, ASAP. Yeah, thanks so much for coming down too. Go right. Be safe. Also, too fancy, folks, the kitchen's only open for 30 more minutes. So if you'd like to even order it, make sure to check with one of the great servers right here. Again, kitchen closing in actually about 23 minutes. Also, folks, if you find trivia to be a little challenging, you come on down on Tuesdays where we do bingo. You don't got no shit. You just learn to recognize letters and numbers. Kindergartners can play it. We can win hundreds of dollars per round.
Let me know when you want food, and I'll put. We have like 20 minutes.
Just do a protein bowl, I think.
Pork, chicken.
We do the braised in there?
I'll ask him.
If not, the chicken's fine. It's thigh meat, right?
Well, there's pulled chicken.
The pulled chicken, the classic pulled chicken would be
Okay.
great. Yeah, yeah.
I know. I understand.
I'm just not a thigh guy. Thighs are poor people food, and I'm super fancy. I actually don't like dark meat, is my problem.
I think I should be getting extra points for playing by myself tonight. 'Cause
I saw that on there. I know, looking around your team, I was like, oh, you are fudged.
They're like, "Oh, should I stream on?" I was like, no, I'm actually doing okay by myself. But if he were here, we would have gotten all the answers.
I know, that's why I connected these two teams at the bar. I was like, you guys just play together.
Alrighty, folks, thanks again for your patience. Let's go dive into those answers for round number 2. And see how your team did. Honestly, when I mentioned 1960, everybody groaned actively, whether you knew it or not. But then, honestly, the scores were pretty damn good, a lot better than random. There's some of you do need to learn your Canadian and Pacific geography, but that's fine. We can work on that, right? And head towards the Blackfoot Reservation on the rock in front of us, Browning. He was beat out, I believe, by Condon not too far away, like 65 years later. Here's the problem. We've all heard of Winnipeg, but then we're like, I think that's one of those Canadian cities over there. Winnipeg's in Manitoba. Manitoba. German Zeppelins were considered a rigid form of a dirigible. I took some really weird spellings, but it didn't need to have like a G in it, just for fun facts moving forward. I am such a slut for this guy. I fucking love Norman Rockwell. First cover, I don't know if you can see the picture, it's this poor fancy pants girl like pushes little sister, and all the kids in the neighborhood giving him so much shit. Like, how can you tell so many stories in like one picture? Oh, Norman. Come back, Norman, we need you. Congress passed the Jones Act. Most of you can at least guess Pacific Islands, the Philippines. I did say major island. Somebody's like Togo, and I'm like, first of all, it's not a country, and second of all, no. I'm not making fun of it. I am, but it's fine. That's what we do here. Quite a few people, well, I don't know, 4 or 5 teams said Stop and Shop, which does rhyme, but the rhyming term that gave me first real supermarket was the Piggly Wiggly. This is where you went in and found your own crap. That was not normal back in 1916. Snoopy, certainly not part of the American propaganda machine, thought the Red Baron. His pizza may suck, but he took out a lot of other planes. What's controlling roughly all of everything? That was J.D. Rockefeller. I will say he was the first billionaire. He was also one of the first major altruists in the U.S. He donated over $500 million to like public works, but he only made that money by treating his workers like hot, wet garbage. So it's kind of hard. It's a 6-7, if you know what I mean. You know. Speaking of things we have to be happy about, but also can be a little cringe about, the founder Planned Parenthood, who may or may not have been super into eugenics for a while, but her name was Margaret Sanger. It was a different time. Montana actually elected a woman. It was a crazy time. So pissed. And finally, a shootout between workers in Everett, Washington, and some industrial workers of the rural band. A lot of history here as well. That's the Wobblies. Their nickname was the Wobblies. And I would say about 2/3 or more of the teams got that one. So maybe you've taken a nice historical tour of downtown Missoula. All right, let's check your scores. We have quite a few people use their star on that one. By the way, I still toss out some love to teams that didn't win for best team name. The Test Eagles, I see what you're doing there, and I love it. If you see a score where they've bolded, that means they use their star. I also want to give on the line of dumb, inappropriate, but hilarious things. The Queen of England, I really do appreciate it. And here we are at the top with 86-47, tied with 50 Shades of Gandalf the Grey for first place. In second place is Better Late Than Never, which if it was Better Late Than Pregnant, you would have been in a running for a team name prize. And the Middleworks in third place with 24 points. Let's move on to round number 3. Round number 3 is going to be a bit different. It is both a photo and a music round. And apparently somebody over here hates it, so we'll just go ahead and not do that. Nicole, I am right here. I can hear you. You worked so hard on fixing it, so we just ruined everything. I was going to play this first, but here's what I'll give you before we start. All I need you to do is name a movie. I'm going to give you the year it came out, a picture from the movie, and play the most memorable song from the score. I just need you to name the movie. Alan Silvestri has done so much. I kind of specifically chose, not his biggest movies. That's why I'm giving you both a picture and the year to figure it out. So with that being said, let me hit my little buttons up here. And again, all you need to do is name the movie. Question number 1, 1997. Previously outside of the score. To question number 2, 2007. Here's a little tickle for you nerds about my age. About 10 more seconds. We're on to question number 4 in the not most popular movie, scored by Alan Silvestri round. These are not his hits, but I think most of them are pretty damn fun. Moving on to question number 4. I have all the female staff just scream and pee a little bit at the same time. Seconds. We're going to jump from 1998 to 2018. You gotta know this one. Stick right in your wheelhouse, for Christ's sake. 10 seconds. Back to 9, number 1687. Seconds. Jump ahead to 2002. Seconds. Take it back 10 years, 1992.
I know. And they're not even like his top ones. He's done like real movies. These are all like his like B-level ones.
10 seconds.
He's amazing. If you look at the list of the movies he's done, you're like, holy fuck.
10 seconds. I think I already told you that. Moving on to number 9 from 2006.
Can I grab another Bluebird if you have a chance? Yeah, thank you. Thanks.
10 seconds. And finally, once again, one of my favorites, 1988. Seconds. And just like that, round number 3 is over, folks. Just look over the names of those films. You do have 2 minutes from right now. I don't know how you take notes on that, but maybe you did. But your 2 minutes to get your slips turned in starts now. Don't forget, you have a star to use on this round or the final round, so use it wisely.
team. That didn't.
What's that?
That was apocalyptic for my team. That didn't go well.
Oh no, because most people were like, thank God you didn't ask us real questions. What's going on, Bubba?
Down, 1 minute to go. Get all those slips turned in, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Last call for all slipsters. Last call. I'll get these scored as quickly as possible, then we'll check those answers. We'll then to our final round. But again, if you want to know more about supporting local peace work or all the great work that the Trinity Rankin Peace Center has going on, come chat with these folks.
Super late.
Wait! Actually, only 34 seconds.
As I mentioned earlier, if you don't like your brain being tickled this hard, no, we molested with your consent, obviously. You can come on out for bingo. Last night, the smallest pot we had of our 5 pots was $314. Give you some real cash down here. Unfortunately, you have to put up with me for another couple hours, but
That's kind of funny, right? Somebody's like, that's homophobic. I'm like, I'm gay, bitch. Back off. Right, yeah. Hey, hun, we'll need $20 and $30 gift cards. Thank you.
Alrighty, crew. Ran through those as quickly as possible here for you. Let's check those answers. Some good scores and some very, very low scores. I'm sorry you grew up on like a hermitage in the middle of nowhere like Manitoba. And again, I'll just to let you know, Alan Silvestri did a shit ton of huge movies you'd know. A ton of the Marvel ones, for example. I kind of picked his like B-list movies that I particularly enjoy. So here we are. Let's hear them out and see what we got. This one based on the Carl Sagan novelist Contact. Contact. Well, here's the problem. 2007, they thought they could do CGI, but now we know they really couldn't. movie's pretty much forgotten. But this is the epic story of Beowulf. Beowulf. That's Grendel's mother there, Annalena Jolie, with nothing but, I don't know, anatomical high heels and a tail. This is what happens when we let straight dudes do things, people. I've been warning you for years. Welcome to this E.T. We've clearly never seen E.T. But that's okay. It wasn't, I mean, it's of an era. This adorable film, I don't know if it's available somewhere, it's called Flight of the Navigator. Give it a chance. There's some bad puppetry and claymation along with some fairly good acting from a young child who only has that light thing swinging around to engage with for like 45 minutes. If you've never seen Witches of Eastwick, please watch it because this is very similar but very, very different. Witch of Eastwick is a kick in the pants, also starring some powerful, amazing female actors. But this was practical magic. And in case you didn't notice, I fought so hard to cover many decades in this. By 2018, we thought we'd get CGI right, and we still didn't. Oh. This is supposed to be kind of cheesy in gameplay. Well, that's Ready Player One. Dudes at the bar. Gonna sew up your wheelhouse. Gonna sew up it like we should have asked permission that's so far up your wheelhouse. Leading to lots of sequels and other shenanigans here. Yes, that is former California governor Arnold Schwarzenegger in Predator. This is the original Predator. And this is one of those ones, if you've ever seen it, you know how important the score was. Because otherwise it's just Arnold alone in the jungle, and you can't really handle it. I have a fun story about this one. There used to be a shitty $1.50 theater, like the City 3 over on South Brooks. I don't know if anybody else got to go there. Your shoes would stick to the floor so hard you could lose them easily. But I went to this movie assuming it was Gangs of New York because I was smoking pot for like the third time. It's made in Manhattan. I walked in and I was like, when are they going to flash back to like, oh fuck. And yet I sat and watched it, and J-Lo is a charming actress. Really musical on Broadway for no fucking reason at all, but a great movie becomes her. All right, now I have a question for number 9. Did they do a live-action Pocahontas I missed somehow? Because about 80% of you said Pocahontas, and I'm like, they only represent her in cartoons, because otherwise they might have to cast a real native woman in a movie. If you look on the right side of the screen, there's a slight seam running vertically. It's because she's behind glass. This is from Night at the Museum. But the fact that all we knew is Pocahontas, even though that's not how they would have dressed at the time, is fascinating. So many Pocahontas. I'm like, did they ruin the cartoon by doing a live action that I didn't know, or I missed somehow? And finally, I'll call it a classic because I can say whatever I want. The gorgeousness that is Who Framed Roger Rabbit, 1988. All right, let's check your scores, folks. We still have one more round of trivia left. I spend a lot of time trying to grade these as accurately as possible, but much like Mary Poppins, I'm only practically perfect in every way. So you can come up if you have any questions, but currently in first place is Mutually Assured with 37 points. Tied for second is 86-47 and Should Have Worn a Glove. Story of my life. And 50 Shades of Gandalf the Grey is holding strong in third place with 35. All right, let's get ready for our final round. I will say this once, and I might repeat it. If you haven't used your star, use it now, please. Because I won't automatically star you, so circle that star on the top right of your sheets. If you're a regular, you know I promised to do a round about Iran every week that we were in this 2-week war. Last week I took a break because we had a bunch of other things going on, but I'm back into it. Here's the deal with this round. I'll give you an example. I'm going to give you a clue to a 2-ish word phrase. The first word will have IR in it together, and the second word will have AN in it together. They can be in any position, but the IR and the AN are next to each other. It is a 2-word-ish phrase. Oh no, I think all of them are 2-word. For example, I was going to do Weird Al Yankovic, for example. But here's your actual example. This is not question 1. If I said a Marvel hero played by Robert Downey Jr., the first word has IR somewhere, and the second word has AN somewhere. This is not an answer. This is just an example. You would be able to figure out easily it was Iron Man. 2-word clue. IR together in the first word, AN together in the second word. That is the easiest one, so if you had trouble with that one, good fucking luck. No, they should be fun. Hopefully this will be fun for you guys. It took way longer than I expected, but here we go. Question number 1, iconic pit stop for pups. Seconds, we move on again. Just looking for a 2-word answer. IR is together in the first word, AN is together in the second. Move on to question number 2. Siri, Alexa, Gemini, or Copilot? Under the category. And seconds, again, take notes if you need. We'll still have that 2 minutes at the end. Number 3, post-uterine passage. Remember the category, please. Things working? Are we getting these? Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes I do rounds like this, I'm like, am I the only one that... Okay, good, okay. Luckily, it only took me like 6 hours to do this round. I was like, trying to find words that actually fit, and were actual little 2-word phrases was way harder than
10 seconds.
expected.
You can give you hints as I read it. Classic Film set at Kellerman's Resort. Getting early clues at Kellerman's. Seconds. This one, if it was a crossword clue, would probably have a question mark, but Eden's Adam? Think about the loan.
That's a good noise. That's a good noise. Okay.
Seconds. Number 6 of our I Ran round. Runs primarily. It might be a little harder. Take some notes. You still have that 2 minutes. We're moving on in 10 seconds. If you don't know, a question mark at the end of the clue means it's kind of funny. Diesel-powered animated Goliath. Seconds. There's 3 more in our high round. Number 8, formerly the English West Indies. Seconds. And looking at all your faces, it's good we didn't do an actual geography round tonight because it's clearly not people's strong point. Question number 9, not that this would ever come up in our current existence, but primary way TB, measles, or COVID are spread.
I told you right in the middle of something. Sorry.
The words IRAM together And finally, number 10, how about oft appropriated zoological guides?
Ooh, look at you, Mr. Fancy Pants.
10 seconds. And our friends and ex-lovers, that is it for round number 4. Your 2 minutes to check your answers and get them turned in upside down before the computer starts now.
Oh, pick me. Oh. Thank you. Thanks, sir.
And yes, if you're sitting there scratching your head, that was kind of the point on this. Don't panic. Remember, none of this officially matters. But you got 1 minute to get your slips turned in. 1 minute left. Don't forget that star if you haven't used it.
Not that complicated.
Oh, crap. This is rough on y'all. Sorry, not sorry.
I know that I didn't quite know because I'm trying to squeeze in Iran at this point. Oh, can I get one more? Yes. Sit down right there, guys.
All right, last call for all those slips, y'all. Again, if you had a struggle bus with this, that's fine. Listen, from what I've heard, a good 2/3 of the other trivia nights in town just use AI for questions, even though they're mostly incorrect. I do not. And literally spent like 5 hours trying to figure out these dumb phrases for you. And it's okay if you didn't get them. It's just trivia. Remember rule number 4? It's just trivia. By definition, it doesn't effing matter. Yeah, folks, if you are interested in the Peace Party 2026 from Generac Peace Center, you can scan that QR code on the screens right now. Should be a good time had by all.
Guys, first time down. I didn't mean to give you shit, but you're like the only people I could see easily.
No, this is our first time here for trivia, but it was very
Dude.
good. You're
So what's
awesome.
fun is like this little team over here is like some younger folks, and then they met older folks down here like that.
Oh, nice.
Then they all started coming down. They're always in like the top 3. Because I'll always ask like a Dora question, but I also am always going to ask some dumb old school question. And you kind of need
It
like,
was funny. They were both cops. They both had
and you guys can either run away from both
Right.
of those
exactly.
old
From
codgers.
Virginia.
But they were probably crushing some of those dumb answers
Oh,
early
they
on,
were.
right?
They got
They helped us.
Yeah.
1916.
The Philippines one, I had it, and he was like Hawaii, and I was like, but like it doesn't mean it has to be like our state.
But it's West Pacific, which Hawaii's very central. But okay,
Right,
yeah.
exactly.
Good point. You're tricky with the questions, man.
I give you all the details I can, my friend.
No, you're a great MC though.
Eric States. Oh, well, glad you guys came down. Yeah. Again, I didn't want to like be like I didn't mean to ride your ass.
No, you gave us good shit.
I thought it was funny.
The Ready Player One that was tough. I should have known. I just seen that movie.
Oh, yeah, it just says it.
I like that part. I'm thinking that you know
Do you work with the Jeanette Rankin Center, or are you here at Cranky Sam's?
Oh, I work here at Cranky Sam. We just do as often as we can have some other group in.
That's cool.
Give me an excuse to like focus on one round for a second. So yeah, but I'm here every Wednesday.
Nice.
You guys want to come down? It's usually chill and fun. And I'm just saying, if you have a little bit of extra cash, bingo on Tuesdays, it's like hundreds of dollars goes out to bingo winners.
Whoa.
We only play 5 games over 2 hours, so people can still chat and hang out.
On what day? And what day?
Tuesdays 7 to 9.
Tuesdays.
So Tuesdays bingo, Wednesdays trivia. Come on down next time
Yeah.
and find some old folk. Grab a
Make
hobo off the
friends,
street.
yeah. Yeah. Make friends always. Yeah. That's what
Well, thanks
trivia's
for coming
for.
down, guys. Yeah, exactly.
take a little more time, so thank you again for your patience. Let's check those answers to round number 4. Some people had a major struggle with this, and that's okay. It's a weird thing to throw at you. But again, if we're looking for a 2-word answer with I, R, and A-N, an iconic pit stop for a pup is fire hydrants. Lots of people said artificial intelligence for this. Intelligence does not have an A. This is a virtual assistant. Oh, don't applaud yourself. It wasn't that hard. Do something. Hey, enjoy your participatory clap. Okay, great. Post-uterine passage. It was funny, you could tell the teams that didn't have a single female or a female that was ever educated. Well, really, birth canal. Birth canal. That was Dirty Dancing. Dirty Dancing. Eden's Adam might have taken 2 on. I was looking for something, but somebody put first husband. I was like, okay, first husband works. But we're looking for first man, though I don't think they were joined together by Jesus and a church, because there wasn't a church or a Jesus. So I don't know if he'd be a husband, but I gave you the point. So many of you said air organs. In your regular life, walking around the world, do you describe anything as an air organ? I'm pretty sure that's like a squeeze box. Maybe and Daddy don't sleep at night. He's so up about his squeeze box. Look for respiratory organs. Air organs is sort of a thing. Otherwise, it would have been a good answer, though. I think you were clearly on the right track. I'm not going to give you air organs. That's not a thing. It's not even a thing. If you got this one, Vin Diesel voiced an animatronic huge thing, Iron Giant, a diesel-powered Goliath. I just heard 3 people shout bullshit at the same time. I'm sorry, do I go down on the corner and tell you how to do your job? Jesus Christ, superstar. Lots of good guesses on this one. Actually, this happened in 1916 as well. It's so funny. The West Indies were sold to the U.S. to become the Virgin Islands. Remember, whenever you hear West Indies, remember, they were ignorant as fuck about geography and thought that Central America was the West Indies. Just for future ref. I tried to be nicer on this one because there's actually a lot of ways to describe it. I was looking for one particular one, but I took a fair few as long as you kind of got the gist. So I was looking for airborne transmission. I also took air transmission. I took direct transmission. And I took airborne transfer. Because they're all the same goddamn thing. But the actual medical description is called airborne transmission. If you put down something that wasn't any of those I said, like, I get your guessing, I don't really care, it's fine. Oft-appropriated zoological guides, usually by white women about 27, who have their tribe they hang out with. We were looking for spirit animals. Spirit animals. My spirit animal is a mink because, like, they're soft and I own a lot of mink furs. So, they're totally my spirit animal. Folks, I know that last round was a little odd, but that's what you get when you come down here. That did take me, I'm not even joking, like 5 or 6 hours of just, like, sitting there doing some shit. So, if you've enjoyed your 2+ hours of free entertainment, you toss some love to the boy. And I gotta say, it's gonna be complicated, but we need to do a tiebreaker for 3rd place. Thank you. Perfect example. We're gonna do a tiebreaker for 3rd place. But again, it's complicated because we have some teams with over 6. So, hang on tight, hitch up your britches. Well, my little connect to the TV thing just said it's not working, but we'll just assume, oh, it's back again. Thanks for the warning. I didn't need it. Talking about possible 50 points, folks. And again, any down here, F's get degrees as well. As I always state early on, it's just trivia. Oh, actually, I lied. We don't need a tiebreaker. Tragically. So here we are at the top of the list, mutually assured, and then with 47 out of 50 points, they're going to take home first place. Tied for second place was should have won a glove and 86-47. 86-47 had extra players, so that means should have won a glove gets second. And for a third was 50 Shades of Gandalf the Grey, and our staff here, which was really just our manager tonight. She tied with them, but she can't win. You don't want this crap anyway. Exactly. So, in third place, he is 50 Shades of Gandalf the Grey. Second place, should have won a glove. In first place, mutually assured. Come on up and get some prizes. And again, folks, thank you all so much for coming down.
Here's what else I think is funny. Wherever this was setting was on like some piece of cheap wood, so the wood is like embedded in it. I think it might be funny, even though it's only 26 years old. So the questions I just feel like are either going to be right on or so off.
Give the Lauren.
Thank you.
Mutually assured.
Congratulations, you guys. Great night. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming out. Appreciate it.
All right, everybody. Sorry for holding you a little late tonight. We usually try to get you out by 9, but I want to give everybody a chance with their stupid answers I didn't take anyway. You know, it's part of the charm.
We love the abuse. That's why we keep coming back.
Most people do. Half of marriages in the United States are based on it, right?
Exactly.
I will pass you your sweater.
That is a classic. Wow, it's old school.
I have, yeah.
This is patriotic.
Yeah. Would you guys want a pamphlet for the Peace Center as well? Yeah.
Is this the tip jar? Sorry.
Oh, the tip is I love that. I love the feel like it's perfect. Take the tape there. Yeah. Oh, got it. I knew it never put on your car. It's not like a wizard. Well, I remember this.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Do you guys want to take a sample as well?
Oh, we actually have one.
Oh, well, we were not taking another. Thank you. Thanks, Sydney. So this, at least in my mind, it is. I put that in here. Everything around it. See you. Nice to meet you. Yeah, it's nice to meet you. See you tomorrow, guys. You might be interested in like what first stickers did you guys bring? They're like vintage, like
No.
they're all free if they are like outdated and stuff. That kind of goes crazy. Fair trade, not free trade. Oh no! We did. It's awesome. You guys need to get more punk with it. I think that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Get a little more aggressive. I know it's a tea center. Sometimes peace takes a little bit of little something.
I feel like my mom would have that.
Oh wow. Actually, I think my mom would do that too.
I love this design.
I really like the design. Of course, the classic, the French best, of course.
This one I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah. My favorite part. That's alright. For Missoula. I think I like the Dare program best.
This one?
The
Oh,
feels
yeah.
very Dare,
Yeah.
which I love. Oh! My mom went to the VA, so I'm like, let me see what's up for with this. What?
I don't know.
I've gotten. Oh. I've gotten sticker packs from. Oh. I don't know about that one.
That one's a little harder for people to grasp.
Yeah. Well, I'm also like, I don't know if that's. I'm sorry, Joseph Campbell. The anthropologist?
Some of these I haven't seen.
Oh my god.
I actually have.
These are crazy.
I have like actually.
I actually think these ones go crazy. Ooh, the drones, the double entendre. Interesting. These are pretty insane. My mom would love that too.
Yeah.
And I'll fuck with that one. Because it's from the king.
From Destiny.
I love that. And you know what? Yeah. We should be talking about it. I want to go out on Wednesdays. You know, often that one's the other day. Wait, I should love that. But they're just so cute. It's the kind of gay shit I like.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, it's very subtle.
Yeah.
I don't have any things on the car.
Oh yeah.
I'm not really into bumper stickers personally. Stickers fine. We just take all the free ones and just start flexing. This is so weird, actually.
That's actually really cute.
Please, so
I don't know how we missed that one,
How
but
did we miss that?
that was like in the ring.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start designing stickers.
You should. They're so
Really
fun to
aggressive.
design. They're so fun to design.
They're gonna be actually like crazy. Yeah, I've gotten a few that I got. Rapid Reduced was like the mystery bundle ones. I've gotten some random vintage ones in there, but I'm genuinely like, I have no idea what this is referencing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. That's oftentimes me as well.
Like, I can tell by the cadence of it, this should be funny, but I don't get it. Should these go in or wait for the...
I want to put the tablecloth.
Gotcha.
Fish butter. That one. I feel bad touching his stuff, but
I can listen while you... Ready?
yeah.
Clean. Is this one is the white? Yeah.
Everything. All the
Everything else. Yeah.
all of the tablecloth.
Got it. Killer.
Probably more interesting than how I would have spent my night alone.
Honestly, yeah. I was playing with pastels when I.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I forgot I have oil and soft pastels. So I was like, let's play with those. I'm terrible
I
at
have
it.
some of those too, but they're in California.
I'm under my
They're so yeah, I'm not gonna be able to carry everything in.
I got you. I can help. Basically, nothing. No. Remember what my therapist gave me today? Here was that. Hey. Hey.
I've never seen this one.
I mean, it's a new one.
Oh.
I was like, hey man, I've been in therapy a long time. Like, this makes me just need a refresher. So they go, tell me what you really
Sometimes
think.
you do.
No, I was like, there's a few on here I've never seen. So fair enough, but every time she gives me one of these, I'm like, so what?
This is that or that.
This and that?
This that or that.
I can do whatever. I don't care. What do you want? Yeah, okay. Got it.
That'll work better. Unlocking the car. And parts over. There.
This garbage is just still playing.
Where is he?
Turn yours on?
Oh, it turns yours off?
No.
Oh.
I don't like silence. So I just leave this on until somebody asks me.
Okay.
Because you don't want silence either. Silence is not good. So pick your channel, you give me the hey hi sign, it's done. It's off. He's like, but are you sure? That's what I want, real bad. Oh, every second you wait, you just have to listen to some basic lo-fi hip hop. Oh, I thought that was my countdown. I was like, I'm ready. What does like Macklemore do? You know what I mean? It feels like it would pull up like fun kind of hip hop stuff, but also kind of lighthearted, maybe.